Okay, we're over here at go-to-math.com. Click on the algebra. Let's go down to quadratic equations. We're doing 9.2. Whoa, what is all that? So let's write that down, because there's no way I'll remember all that when we go back to the whiteboard. It's 28x plus 266 is equal to x plus 3 times x plus 2. Got it. We got it. So we got 2x squared minus 28x plus 266, and that's going to be equal to x plus 3 and x plus 2. Okay. And let's get this thing in standard form. We'll need to multiply that sucker out there, huh? X times x is x squared, and then that's going to be 2x plus 3x and plus 6. So you might be asking yourself, when in the world will I ever use this? Well, I guess that's just limited to your imagination. Let's see, 5x plus 6. I mean, what are we doing here? We're finding the intersection. The intersection, that's what we're really doing. What do these two equations have in common? All right. Okay, so let's take this equation here. Let's take all this stuff over here to this side, right? We're just going to move everything over. And when we do, we change their signs. So we have 2x squared. Moving this x squared over, you get minus x squared minus 28x. Move that over, you get minus 5x. And then we'll go ahead and say plus 266. Bring that over and you get minus 6 and set that equal to 0. Now let's collect up some like terms, simplify this thing down. And that's definitely not supposed to be there. So we have 2x squared minus x squared. That just gives us an x squared. And then we have minus 28x minus 5. So that's going to give us, 33x. Right. And then, what do we got? We got 266 minus 6. That gives us 260. Hold on just a second here. I got to take care of something. Right. Plus 2. Something's fishy here. Yeah, 28. That's right, 33. I don't know what I was thinking. Thinking something. Okay, and then, alright, set that equal to 0. Okay, well, good news is we got a 1 over here, so that's good news, believe it or not. Less permutations or combinations. Permutations we got to go through. Okay, so we got 260. Oh, Lord. And what do we got? We got 1 and 260. But that's a far stretch. Now, we got a positive and a minus, so that means that this guy's got to be both minus, right? So we'll let this position be A and this one be B here. So we know that A times B must be 260, and that A plus B is going to have to be a negative 33. And so we know that it can't be 1 and 260, so we're going to have to start breaking that 260 up. And let's do that. So we know that 260 divided by 2 goes into that 130, and I think I'll just write that over here. So first thing I'm going to write though is 1 and 260, right? So we can't use that. But what about 2 and 130? But that's not going to work either, because if that's a negative 130, we got to get close to that, so we'll count that one out. Now, what about 130? Can we break that down any? Actually, we can. So let's scroll up the screen here. So we know that, let's see, 2 times 65. Okay, so 4 and 65, right? And that's still going to be, we're not going to be able to reach 33 here. Negative 65 and 4, that's not going to work. Oh, no, wait a minute. Both these have to be negative. Yeah. We're going to have to break. Let's see, I know 65 divided by 5. Okay, we got it, 13. Okay, I think so. 5 times 13 is 65, and 5 times 4 is 20. 20 and 13. 20 and 13 gives us right. 20 and 13 gives us 260, right? Yeah, I think that's going to be it, because when we add those, you get 30. You get 33. There you go. So 20. I'm sure you probably already figured this out, but I gotta go through all this. Okay, so let's erase that. Whoops. That looks like divided by A and divided by B. So we have x minus 20, set that equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 20. And then we have x minus 13, set that equal to 0. And solve for x. Right, so our solutions are going to be 20 and 13. 20 and 13. And if you go back up here and you plug in 20, right, for x here, this side should be equal to this side over here if you plug 20 in, and same thing for 13. So you can always check that stuff to make sure. Let's click the answer there, 13 and 20, right? Yeah. If you're plugging this into the green checkbox, I haven't been doing that, trying to save some time. But remember, the smaller numbers on the left, larger numbers on the right if they're both positive. Okay. Alright, what do we got going on? We're done. We are done. We're over here at gotomath.com. Come on by, practice factoring, solving the quadratic. Well, we're solving quadratic equations. You got to be careful. We hadn't talked about the quadratic formula yet. There's actually a formula for finding this stuff, and at some point in time we'll be talking about that, but we're just kind of factoring right now. Alright, see you in the next problem.